cannot advise you on any legal counsel. That's completely up to you.
Okay.
So I can't give you any kind of suggestions. So
I mean, are we going to be talking about something where I might?
yeah, we have some questions. I'm sure you're going to have questions. So if you're all right with having a conversation with us, I'd be more than happy to.
Okay.
If not, completely up to you.
Okay. Well, if this is something that is pretty serious, I think I'd like to have a lawyer.
Like I said, I can't give you any advice on legal counsel. That's your.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, like we'll just have a conversation. It'll be no big deal. I don't know if are you all allowed to leave, and it can just if you're more comfortable with less people or more people, or it's fine. We just want to have a conversation with you and learn a little bit about you. That's all. Like I said, your mom sent us over here initially to check on you. So we just like to first start off, just hear how you're feeling, how you're doing, make sure everything's okay there. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, how are you feeling?
Not so good.
What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Yesterday, I remember waking up. I don't remember leaving.
Uh-huh.
My sister said I went to work, but I don't remember going to work. All I remember is waking up in the hospital and my arm was hurting,
Uh-huh.
which I didn't even get to see what happened to that until today when they changed the dressing on it. So I've been freaking out because of that.
Sure.
So I just have not been good. I've been
Yeah, it's a lot.
anxious and depressed.
Sorry to hear that.
So I don't know what's been going on with me, but I don't know.
Have you ever had anything like this happen to you before?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I was 10,
Mm-hmm.
I hit my head on a basketball hoop because some friends thought it'd be funny.
Oh,
And
that's
ever
not
since
funny.
then, I've had these panic attacks, and I'd freak out, and then there were times where I'd black out. So,
Gosh.
it's been something that I've had to deal with
Mm.
on top of anxiety and depression. I mean, I got divorced like almost a year ago. Depression's been horrible.
I'm sorry.
And that's kind of where I'm at this point.
You got any kids
I do,
in that marriage?
from the marriage, yeah.
How old?
She's 3, I guess like 3.5 now.
All right. You get to stay in touch with her?
Yeah, that's one of the pieces that I kind of remember from this weekend. I don't really remember Thanksgiving
Mm-hmm.
or yesterday, but I remember bits and pieces of my daughter taking her to I think we went to the aquarium, yeah. She fell asleep when we were running up there before.
So you had a good day.
Yeah,
Fair to say? What do you know what day it is right now?
no,
If you had to guess.
Wednesday, Tuesday,
Tuesday?
is it Tuesday?
Okay. Do you know what month it is? Anything?
November, I think.
Okay. All right. So yesterday, today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Okay.
So Monday, you said yesterday you went to the aquarium?
I don't remember. It was sometime. I know it was recent, but
Mm.
it was during the day.
Have you been there before? It's new, right?
Yeah, it's new. No, I haven't ever been there before.
I heard it's pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, we've seen the sharks and stuff. I don't remember what day that was.
What's your daughter's name?
I don't know.
What's your full name?
Damion?
Mm-hmm. How old are you? Some upsetting you?
I know I have a daughter, but I don't know her name.
How old is she?
Three and a half.
3 and a half. Okay.
I remember when she was born.
When was that?
Um, June. To 2017. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You don't remember her name though? What she looked like when she came out? Were you there?
Yeah. I remember being there,
It's probably a good feeling.
cutting the umbilical cord.
There you go. Probably felt good.
I remember feeling like a dad. I can't think of her name. Where is that?
Did Damien? Did anyone? Do you know why you're here or where you're at?
I know they said I did something to my arm, but I don't know.
You did something to your arm?
Yeah.
Can you see?
What, is it a cut or is
It says, what did I do?
Cut out your tattoo. Give me 1 second.
You got a tattoo?
I do. They said I was trying to take it off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Take
know
off
if
the bandage or the tattoo?
I don't know. I don't know how to take this off.
Yeah, let's not. It's probably there for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
No, man. Okay, so who's they? Who told you that?
The people that work here, they said that when I came from the hospital, that I was cutting myself and trying to take the tattoo off.
So that happened at your house?
They said that I showed up to my house and that I had scissors. And that my parents brought me up to the hospital. I don't remember coming to the hospital or going to my parents' house. I thought I had gone to work.
Do you recall what day you were brought here?
No. I think I've been here for like 3 or 4 days now. I think. I don't know, I've been sleeping a lot.
Before this visit, have you been here before?
Yeah. Well, not this exact one, I don't know.
When, was it recent or?
I think so, maybe. I remember being in a building like this and having to eat the 3 meals a day and stuff. I was really off then too.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what is your medical history?
Not so good. Had panic attacks and really bad anxiety and depression. I think maybe, my own personal take on all of my stuff is that I'm probably a lot like my grandma and I might be bipolar. I might have other issues. There's been times where I've heard voices and seen things that aren't really there. And I've tried to get help here and there, but I always end up falling through with it.
Okay. Are you diagnosed with anything?
Not that I know of, no.
Have you ever been, tested?
No, I haven't even tried to get tested or anything.
Drugs or alcohol abuse? Listen, we're not here to judge you in any way. Like I said, we want to check on you and everything and just kind of get to know you a little bit.
really bad alcohol abuse.
You
I've
did?
been clean on drugs for months upon months. I mean, you could do a drug test on me.
Oh, yeah, well, no need.
Clean on that.
Okay.
But alcohol has been a real major issue in my life. It's what caused me to lose my marriage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I got blackout drunk one night and I was going to end up taking my own life, committing suicide. And my wife woke up and she see me with a knife right before I was about to do it. And she ended up calling the cops and leaving. And we ended up getting divorced.
That's a lot.
And still to this day, I still drink knowing that I fucked up everything because of it.
You can get back there. You can get it back. We've all had,
Alcohol doesn't really let me go, though.
right? I think that's the worst drug out there myself.
I agree. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
My past.
Get it, man. We get it. If I were to try to get a hold of you, or anything, do you have a phone number?
Yeah.
What's your phone number?
636 866 1771.
And that's yourself?
Yeah.
What provider? Great. So, Aaron, like I said, we have some questions for you, okay? And I know you're gonna have some questions for us, okay? In order for us to have that conversation, I have to read your rights,
Okay.
okay? Have you ever had your rights read to you before?
I don't believe so.
You don't believe so?
You might have. I got a DWI or a DWI when I was younger.
Okay, when was that?
Back in like 2016 or something like that.
Okay. All right. So if you're willing to have that conversation with us, I'd love to have that conversation.
If it's a conversation where I have to have my rights told to me, I'd like to have a lawyer.
Okay.
If it's going to be a type of situation where it's that serious.
Okay. Like I said, that's just, I have to read you, go through your rights and have, just because I have some questions for you.
Okay.
In order to have that conversation, that's what, protocol we have to follow. So
Okay.
if you're requesting a lawyer, is that your request?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to read me my rights, then yeah, I'd like to call a lawyer. I don't want, to have a conversation where I can be legally bound to something without having the right counsel.
All right.
And I don't know what this is about, but
Well, I can't get into that, because, you're requesting for it.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Feeling all right, bud? Brandon?
All right, Damion. So I know you have some questions about what's going on. In our previous conversation, you requested legal guidance. Are you willing to waive the legal guidance and talk to us?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay. Like I said, it would be a simple conversation. And just because you waive the legal guidance doesn't mean you have to answer any questions or anything like that. It's just simply saying that you understand your rights.
I know.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and cover them, okay, so there's no confusion. Brandon, okay? Did I just explain to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you calling me Brandon?
Sorry, Damion.
Oh, I was confused for a second.
Damien's your name, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to know what is going on?
Yeah.
So, warrants were issued for your arrest for murder in the first degree, murder in the second degree, and non-criminal action. We go to St. Peter's, we get booked in, processed, and then transported to St. Charles County. Okay, your bond set at $1 million, cash on.
Specifically, the murder of Amy Killian and her unborn child.